Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. I'm Vitaliya.
And I'm Andre.
And today we have a very special episode focusing on Indigenous Peoples Day in the USA, 美国的原住民日, celebrated on October 14th, 10月14号. We'll also touch on Taiwan National Indigenous Day, 台湾的原住民族日, celebrated on August 1st, 8月1号, to see how both days honor indigenous cultures and histories. But before we get into it, let's welcome our new streamer, 来自蒙古的CJ.
Hi guys, I'm CJ from Mongolia. While we have our own ways to honoring indigenous traditions, I'm excited to learn and compare how these important days are observed in Taiwan and the USA.
Indigenous Peoples Day in the United States is a day to celebrate and honor the Native American cultures, 美国原住民的文化, and their contributions to society. It is a time to acknowledge their history, struggles, and the ongoing efforts towards recognition and rights.
Exactly, Vitaliya. In many states, we observe this day with festivals, educational events, and public acknowledgements that aim to increase awareness and appreciation to indigenous heritage.
It's fascinating to see how different cultures celebrate and reflect on this day. In Mongolia, while we don't have a specific day for indigenous peoples, and we have national celebrations that similarly honor our nomadic heritage and cultures.
Now, we also have a National Indigenous Day in Taiwan. This day is specifically dedicated to the indigenous peoples of Taiwan, as it recognizes their unique cultures, languages, and histories.
It's about acknowledging the past, but also celebrating the vibrant cultures that continue to thrive despite historical challenges.
Indeed, understanding and recognizing those days help foster greater respect and collaboration among different communities. It's about learning from each other and growing together.
Now, let's introduce our useful classroom phrases for today. These phrases will help you engage more effectively in academic discussions about cultural and historical topics.
The first phrase is, can we talk more about? Can we talk more about?
我们能不能再多谈谈关于?
This is perfect when you want to explore a topic in more detail during class discussions.
Another key phrase is, how does this compare with? How does this compare with?
这和什么什么比较起来如何?
This is useful for grabbing conversations between different cultures, practice, and historical events.
And the last phrase is, what impact did this have on? What impact did this have on? 这对什么什么有什么影响? It is great for discussing the consequences or effects of historical events or cultural developments. Now, let's put these phrases into practice. Imagine we're discussing the impact of Indigenous Peoples Day in a history class. 假装我们在课堂学习原住民日.
Can we talk more about how Indigenous Peoples Day started and what prompted its recognition?
And also, how does this compare with Taiwan National Indigenous Day in terms of public participation and official recognition?
Great questions. Andre 同学问了关于原住民日是如何开始的，以及是什么促使它得到认可。CJ 同学则问这与台湾原住民日在公众参与和官方认可方面有何比较。Now, both days reflect a growing recognition of indigenous rights and heritage. The impact on public awareness and policy changes has been significant in both contexts. 两个节日都反映了对原住民权利和文化认识的增加，对公众意识和政策变化的影响都非常的显著。And that wraps up our discussion for today. We hope these insights and phrases help you in your studies and encourage you to participate more actively in classes discussing cultural and historical topics.
Remember, these discussions help us understand diverse perspectives and contribute to more inclusive communities.
Thank you for joining us today. Keep using these classroom phrases and we look forward to seeing all you next episode.
Okay, bye bye.
Thank you.